very much, Darren. Well, we saw earlier on in the news those pictures of the snow across Wales and also Scotland. And for the next 24 hours or so, there is going to be some more snow for parts of the country. And again at the weekend, although it's going to become increasingly confined to the south and the east. But for all of us, it's going to stay very cold and at night frosty with widespread ice. And this was the scene earlier on today across Aberdeen in blizzard conditions. And the worst of the snow for the next 24 hours is going to be across much of Scotland, away from the southwest, along with Pembrokeshire, Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. And of course we are going to have dangerous travelling conditions on both roads and pavements as we see further centimetres of snow falling, probably up to around 5 to 10. Now the worst of the conditions are going to be over the high ground of northern Scotland, blizzard conditions here and those very strong northerly winds, and that wind is also going to be blowing in snow showers across parts of Northern Ireland and in towards the eastern parts of England too, and we could see some for a time in northwest England, but otherwise there's going to be some drier and brighter skies with some winter sunshine. But for all of us, it's a very cold February day. Temperatures at best only around 4 or 5 degrees, and in that strong, bitterly cold Arctic wind, it's going to feel more like -11 in the north, and even in parts of eastern England around -5. And tonight, very cold and frosty for all of us. Really will be quite penetrating down the spine of the country, where we see the lowest temperatures of around -5 or -6 degrees. And those snow showers still continuing in parts of northeast Scotland, down the eastern side of England as well, out to far southwest. And we'll see a change of weather in parts of Northern Ireland and Western Scotland. Some thicker cloud here, bringing a little bit of rain and sleet, but that's not going to amount to much, but it will persist here throughout the day tomorrow. The main snow action tomorrow is going to be across eastern Scotland, running down that eastern side of England and in the far southwest. Elsewhere, we'll see some drier, brighter weather with some winter sunshine coming through, and it's not going to feel quite as cold as today, as the winds are not going to be so strong from the north. But even so, 4 to 5 degrees is not very good for the end of February. Now on Sunday, we have to keep an eye on the snow across parts of eastern and central England, where we could see some heavy falls. Elsewhere, dry and bright with some winter sunshine, and then for early part of next week, it's looking fairly settled. Now back